So I didn't have training today, and because of that, yeah. I actually I drove over there thinking that I had training, and I didn't. So that was something that happened. I did try to go over there and do a little bit of cardio workout. It was very intense. Um, I really do need to get my cardio up, and I have no clue how to do that, and that's bumming me out. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a view so that at least somebody is watching me. But I might do this for like an hour. I might do this for an hour.
I might do this for like an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this for an hour. Elliptical is great for cardio. Okay. Thank you, Entree Me Wanty. That's genuinely surprising. I really did not expect anybody to just pop up like this. Like, genuinely did not expect anybody to like pop up. Uh, Thanks for but I also probably I don't really have the space for an elliptical, but I think I do live down the street from a place that I can use the elliptical at. So that's definitely gonna be on the things to do list. Um, so there's that. But yeah, like I said, it was no training today. I tried to do a little bit of cardio. I got a little nervous because I was doing some rolling around in a ring, and I didn't, and the ring started to make a little noise, and nobody else was there, so it was like, oh snap, I better leave before I mess something up. Give me 1 second. There we go. But with that being said, like I said, training is actually. I want to go ahead and take this time to talk about training a little bit because the last a couple of videos ago, I basically brought up how I am no longer part of reality of wrestling because I made the mistake of uploading a video, basically like airing out some minor grievances that I had with some people with like maybe two guys I was there, but those two guys were like very powerful, and I ended up like I said, I ruffled the wrong set of feathers. And with that being said, so I'm no longer part of reality of wrestling. But in the process, I actually ended up getting connected with a dude by the name of Legic Chamberlain, who y'all really need to check him out. He's like really good. He's basically like what happens if you tick off the son of the Almighty, and he like I was kind of going around with like I was kind of like going around with the scene with him, and I found out that like one of Booker T's students actually had his own training facility in a city like a little bit further away from me, but not that far out. So I went over there and I started training. And this dude is a cardio king, and I myself am not cardio fit at all. I am fat. Okay, like I am fat and I am slow. So I am trying my best to maintain. I'm trying my best to get back in shape because I used to be in shape. If you actually ever like seen my older videos, you could tell like y'all know y'all know I used to be a beast at this. But then you get older, and burritos start tasting better. So you kind of do what you can with what you got. With that being said, though, I'm trying my best to get back into it. This would technically be my third week, but I unfortunately didn't get a chance to do any. I didn't do any training over there, but I did go training at another place on a Tuesday, and the other place on a Tuesday was basically just like teaching me how to do basic lucha stuff. So, and I'm a big lucha fan, so I was like some of the stuff I kind of knew how to do already, but there was just simply there was this thing that we did where we basically turned a single leg crab into like a figure four pin. And I'm like, I'm still in that. Like, I just learned that. I'm still in that. I'm using that whenever I start wrestling. But yeah, he's cool. By the way, there's this other wrestler. He's based out of Houston. His name is Low Rider. When you get a chance to look him up, I will probably, I'm going to tag him. I'm going to tag him in here. I'm going to put the link up for him because yeah, he's really good. Low Rider is really good. He doesn't get like he's been doing this for a minute, and he kind of doesn't get like a lot of the props that I feel like he deserves. So I definitely am gonna like try to check him out and things of that nature. In the meantime, I figure now is a great time for me to get back into something I used to do. It was called Wrestler Spotlight, where I would take wrestlers that I've met personally and show a match of theirs. Now the problem is that like when I try to do screen sharing on here, sometimes what will happen is that like the screen share will like do a black screen, and I'm not really sure like I'm not sure if people can see it or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out my screen share by posting up a match that I am by seeing if I can find the match first and then posting up the match. Hold on. By the way, I got four people in here. That is wild. I got four people up in here. Um, four people up in here, no likes and only one comment. Okay, that's fair. I'm just hoping y'all not haters, bro, because that's the last thing I really need right now. I don't need internet haters. I would never request those people. People be like, no, man, you should totally interact with people who you should totally like interact with people who disagree with you. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. Last thing I want is to be in a last thing I want is to be in a situation where I'm surrounded by people who hate me. That's just weird. That's really weird. So let me see if I can find see if I can find this dude's match. Okay, so as I've said before, there's a wrestler by the name of Legend Chamberlain that I interact with. Um, every so often, he invites me to events that he just happens to be wrestling at, and I'm going to show y'all one of his matches he had recently. I don't know exactly how much. I don't know exactly how much of this I can show because it does have copyrighted music, but we're gonna test it out and see. So until people start talking, we are going to check out this trap match that happened a couple of days ago.
Introducing first, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the decider, Legend Camera! And their opponent, he is from the promised land, as seen on Prickleon Lucha Libre. He is the leader of change, Mr. Caveman Russ Palmer!
Let's go, Chris! Let's go, Chris! Let's go, Chris! Let's go, Chris!
And defending his Genesis Promotions Championship.
I want to change in you like you never had been. And you feel so alive. I want to change. Like you never had wings. I think I was excited. Where are the weapons? Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Tell him! Bro, just to yeah. Who got the mic now?
But me and Chamberlain were actually a team. There's something called the change. It's kind of a big deal. Let's join us. So, I don't have any idea how you, Brad, put that title on the line against both of us. Or you, what do they say in their language? Didn't get hurt?
Swerve.
Mira, para mi gente hispana. Debes de aprender a saludar a la gente pendeja. Podrás ser el luchador de la AAA, pero que no se te olviden las putizas que te puse cuando estabas de extravagante, pendejo. Don't forget that good me ass a long time ago before you got a AAA. So try to get them in the good thing. You know exactly who I am. Yes, para que le escuchen la puta basura. Así que, muchas gracias a todos ustedes por tomar su derecho, porque gracias a ustedes, estos pinches pendejos van a tener cambio.
You getting jumped. They jumped. Damn it, dog. I'm tripping. The camera won't zoom out. Come on, head up, head up.
Right in the mouth.
Oh my damn. And they jumping him. They jumping him. Jump it. Oh, shit. Get your boy. That's that one hit a quitter. That's that one hit a quitter. Bro, shut the fuck up.
Under heaven. Hell yeah, man. Tell him. That's right. You tell him. Let him know. I love this part of every triple threat match. It's my favorite part of every triple threat match, y'all.
Do some crunk shit. Pop, hey, I want to get popped. Pop me like a balloon.
What's happening here? What's those railroads doing?
What's that? You bought me, baby. That's a bot. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I love this crowd. This crowd is so obnoxious and loud. Uh-oh. Why is the frame rate dropping? Why is the frame rate dropping? Oh, hey. And
oh shit, not my nigga, not my boy. Hold up, let me get this.
awesome. And he lands on his feet. That's so clean. Dude has the cleanest moonsault I've ever seen.
Damn, it's so close. God damn.
And he gets torpedoes.
Y'all are too close. Get back in the ring.
And a torpedo. Idle crab from the chin. I love this dude, man. I love these guys.
up, me Chris.
What that real crowd about to do here. Whatever he's doing is from the heavens.
Yeah.
Nice little leg right there. 1, 2. Nope. There we go. That might be it. It's not. Wait, what's happening?
Holy shit.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, whoa. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Like, dude, let's go. Arrow crab retained. Good job, Arrow.
Say something.
My man has not stopped messing with that horn in the back.
There you go.
¿Cómo está mi gente de Genesis?
I'm gonna let the whole thing play out.
Quisiera decirle mi gente, quisiera decirle a todos ustedes, raza, pero aquí ustedes son mi familia, perros. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and post a link in the chat. Alrighty. So the reason why I showed that match is ultimately because the dude in black, Legend Chamberlain, the last guy in the intro, and the dude who was thrown out the ring, and like the dude with the beard, well, the dude with the long hair and the beard, that's actually my homeboy. He lives not too far from where I live, and you know, he invites me over to the show where he invites me over to the shows like that he just happened to be working at. And like, because I wasn't part of reality of wrestling, I just said to myself, you know what, to get out of this funk, I gotta at least, you know, like, he's offering me a chance. Like he says he can get me into these shows for free. And I'm like, that's my favorite price. So, you know, he invited me over. I was watching some stuff with him. I actually have like a lot of, was that light on? But I actually had like a lot of I actually got like a lot of pictures from those events, and at some point I'm gonna post up the pictures, from those events on here on my personal, on the post thing, so y'all can see them and stuff like that. So there's that. But yeah, like I said, needless to say, I did have like a lot of fun at the events and stuff like that. And that's when I found out about the other training facility and things of that nature. But yeah, like, if you saw what you like, if you like what you saw, that was Legend Chamberlain versus Chris Carter versus Arrow Crab at the Genesis Wrestling event for the Lucha title. And I liked it. A little something about that venue though. That venue is actually really tiny. Um, that venue is actually like really small, and it's hot too. Like depending on like what day you get there, it's really small and it's really hot, and there's a great chance you can find yourself like like 8 people sound like 100. You know, and that's a good feeling to have. I always say smaller crowds are like a little bit better than bigger crowds because like with bigger crowds, it's like in order for that many people to like you, in order for you to like get that kind of reaction, like it has the reaction that you're expecting has to break the sound barrier a little bit and stuff like that. But it don't smaller crowds, like I said, 10 people. If you got 10 people, if you can get like at least if you can get 6 out of 10 people at an event that has like 10 people watching, cheering for you, you good. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get everybody, but if you can get more than half, that's all. That's great, and that's something that I think that we can appreciate. Um, mm. Who all up in here though? You know what? Like I said, you know what? So, like I said, I'm testing out the stream. The stream looks like it works. I got 30 minutes in. Did a match. I did a screen share, so things seem like it works. I'm not really gonna stick around too much longer on here. I'm just gonna go on my other one and do that for a little bit. But yeah, like I really appreciate you guys for showing up. Love, peace, and happiness to every single one of y'all out there, and I'll see y'all in the ring. Thanks for all likes.